My name's Andie Panice and I teach 1st and 2nd grade with Mrs. Campbell. I am from Illinois, Chicago area. My family, I have 2 sisters. I attended Prodigy for all 4 of my high school years, starting in 2018, and then graduated and became an assistant collaborative teacher right out of high school. So I grew up in church. I've always been in church. I got saved when I was 8 or 9 years old. And it didn't really become an actual relationship with the Lord until I came to Prodigy and realized like you can have an actual relationship with the Lord, and just like the staff and the teachers here kind of helped me realize that. And so I think it was my junior year of high school where I really started diving into my walk with the Lord. So I think Prodigy stands out because one of my favorite parts is the relationships with the students that the teachers get to and want to have. All 4 of my high school years, I've formed relationships with all the teachers. It wasn't just my homeroom teacher or whatever. I think that's a big thing in education too, because when you can trust your teacher, you're going to, I think that you will learn better. And as a collaborative teacher, you're with the students all day. You're taught to observe the students because you're not necessarily in front of them teaching, but you're in the background helping with things and observing the students. And so you pick up on a lot of things with each child. By doing that, you can understand the child better. The one thing I appreciate most about Prodigy is that it's like a family. It's just everybody is supporting each other. And I think being on this campus brings so much peace, even though I may have a bad morning or a bad evening the night before or whatever. Just seeing the kids' faces and their smiles and good morning, Miss Panice, or whatever. Just everyone being so friendly and cheerful is really, I automatically feel better. A cool field trip or a memorable field trip that we went on recently was to the Gearing maple syrup farm. We got to see how they have barrels and barrels and lines of maple syrup flowing, and how they sell it and how they make it. And it's cool because now we're starting that on our campus. Communication with parents was mostly with the lead teacher, but I will say during field trips or events where the families can come to, I get to talk with some of the parents, and I really love doing that. It's cool to see how they interact with their child and just see what's going on in their life. A lot of the students here are naturally leaders. I think a lot of kids are naturally leaders, but here they're able to practice that and show that and use that to their advantage. Yeah, show and tell for the younger grades, it's really good. They get up there and they explain what their item is that they brought or whatever. Even little projects that we do around campus, we've started to have them present to the class what they did, what they saw, what they learned. If money wasn't a factor, I don't know, I think having a huge classroom with I think at Discovery Park of America, they have water tables and this is for younger grades, of course, but water tables and just hands-on sensory things, that would be super cool. If money wasn't a factor, I think it would be cool to take them out of the country to see a different culture, a different way of living. That would be super cool.